No, I mean you want to switch into the M50. I'm gonna land at this big crater here. Oh wait, just go to here. This reminds me of a Ferrari F50.
Forward proximity alert. Starboard proximity alert.
Are you all dressed like a bad guy?
Attention guards, at your service. Core system operational.
Alright, let's see what we got. Well, the crappy thing is that all of the bounties around here are atmospheric, but I will share 3 of them in. I mean, I don't mind it either. It's just a pain. It's like, because you got flight. Sometimes you can't jump straight to them. I'm gonna share 3 in a row to you, okay? We got an LRT, VLRT, and an MRT. So let me know when you've got the first one. Okay, here's the second one. Oh, we got a combat beacon. Let me see if I can take that. Oh, no. Too late. Did you get the VLRT? You got 2 now? Okay. And then here's the third. Yep. Let me know when you're ready. Let's do the VLRT because it's on Calliope, and then we can head to Microtech for the next 2. Hang on just a sec. Okay. Go. Wait. My engine's off? Oh yeah, my engines were off.
Landing gear raised.
Going into quantum.
Quantum drive activated.
Closest marker is Shubin Processing SPMC 14.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Yep. We gotta fly the rest of the way. Yeah. Just gotta keep pinging to see the ground.
Quantum drive
Oh, you're here.
deactivated.
You're here. Cool. Alright. Head in.
Contact.
Our target. We just got a buddy. I'll take the buddy. Left one. Two down. All right, next one is at Microtech. Yeah, that sucks. We can head to like Crusader or no, I mean I don't like doing atmospheric bounties either, to be honest. I like space combat better. So if you want, we could head to Arcor or oh, what the hell? I'm being
Quantum
interdicted.
drive activated.
Yeah. Is this what is this? Field Larson. This is weird. NPC? Hold on, I'm being attacked.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Yeah, I think it's a NPC though. This is weird. This has never happened to me before. I don't know. I just got interdicted. Are there NPC pirates in this game? Yeah. Oh, fuck. I just collided. Did I kill him, though? No. Got him. Yeah. Now, where's this fucking mantis that... Oh, Suk Cormac. Is this part of a mission? I think it's a mission that bugged out. I don't know. That's weird. Interdicted me. So he interdicted me, but he's still white, so don't attack him. That's weird. Never had that happen. Also weird that I survived the collision without... It's a mantis. It's an interdiction vehicle.
Warning.
Let me just pop by Tressler real quick to repair. That was fun. I thought it was a player, but players don't have last names.
Drive deactivated.
Oh, god damn it. It's fucking... Yeah, he's playing. Fucking... These NPCs, man, leave me alone. Yeah. Hurry up. Okay. I heard that ship's like actually decent, like pretty good at PvP in space.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
And every time I get a medical assistance beacon, they're like 30, they're like 40 million kilometers away. Like, I'd be happy to help, but you'd probably be dead before I get there.
Warning, collision 4. Warning, collision nadir.
Lag.
Switching out ships. What are you gonna get? What you got? Did you like the? Oh, you can get the Eclipse. Maybe we should do some higher level bounties then. Oh shit. Okay. Some noob just crashed into the station and blew himself up. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay. Huh. Because the Eclipse is kind of more of a solo HRT or HRT, VHRT kind of ship. Because you just,
Welcome
all you have
to
is
the
your
ASOP
torpedoes,
vehicle
right?
retrieval system.
Yeah, but you only have 2 of them, and it can't really dogfight that well. So if you're up against a bunch of small, like a bunch of hurricanes, which is what some of the bigger bounties are, you might have trouble. I mean, so when I fly my Eclipse, all I do is I just like, I just fly in, drop a torpedo, and leave. Collect my money. Weren't you flying a buck last time we were doing bounties? Weren't you flying a buccaneer? Last time we were doing bounties? Did you like it? Ooh, my arrow is beat up. Dang. Here. Let me take a screenshot.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Please visit us again.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, Scorpius is a great fighter. Love that ship. Even better if you can recruit a gunner off somebody, or if somebody wants a gun for you. Ah, good as new. Hey, Vive.
Test. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. You're a little quiet, though. Oh, let me just turn your user volume up a little.
I think I had my attenuation down a little too low. Let's see. Be able to.
Yeah, you sound good now.
Good, I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Good. Just flying our new ships.
To the ASOP vehicle
Are
retrieval
you,
system.
you really using an M50?
Vehicle selected.
He decided
Stand
against
by.
it.
I mean, from the I was watching a tier list, and they said that it was actually the best ship in the game, but since it didn't have a quantum travel, they didn't include it because
No, it does have quantum drive.
oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different one then. But that is the competition racing one, right?
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it had a quantum drive. Huh. That's
Maybe
pretty-
is it X8? You're gonna hop servers? All right, I'm going back to menu.
Let's see. I will join you guys in just a second. Let me just get up to the station and change my spawn point. Stuck down planet side.
Oh, should I? Yes. All right, cool. Go for it.
I sent both you guys an invite. Let's see. I hate this. I hate Area 18. It's one of the few cities I don't know. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Found it. Blue line.
How's that server for you? Okay. Should I join it? All right. Joining. Oh yeah, a speedy 80 ping. Not bad.
Oh,
For me.
nice.
I see other people getting like 20s and 30s. I assume they must coast.
Yeah, I think it is on the East Coast because that's what I usually sit around. Is about 20 to 30. But my frames are between 50 and 60.
Even in space?
Only when ships first load in, then it kind of skips down to about 50, then it goes up to about 70.
Yeah, mine are usually above 60, except for like certain areas of Area 18 and Orson.
I'm stubborn though, like since I dropped my resolution down to 1200, like I keep everything on high or as high as I can put it.
It's actually like you might get better frames at a higher resolution, depending on your system, just because it takes load off of the CPU. I know it's really weird.
Your vehicle has
Yeah, I was actually reading, or not reading, I was watching a video on that today because of the, if you try to change from your monitor's native resolution, then it can add extra stress. But
That's not very much stress, but when you're running at a lower resolution, your GPU is not working as hard, so it requests more frames from the CPU, and that strains the CPU harder. So if you've got like a older CPU, then that can make the CPU more of a bottleneck.
well, my GPU is definitely better. At least I think it is. But I know that, like, I was stuck around 30 to 45 frames max. And then when I dropped my resolution, it pretty much fixed that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You
So
could do you got a 2070 Super, right?
yeah.
So you can do NVIDIA image scaling, NIS, in the drivers, which will scale it up to your monitor's native. And it looks better than your monitor's upscaling.
Huh. I'll have to
Yeah.
look into that. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. It's kind of like DLSS, except it's system wide, so everything gets scaled up.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm getting infinite loading screen. Yeah, let me. I'm gonna Alt F4, and I know how to fix this.
So you were telling me about the infinite loading screen and like how you clear your shaders. Well, at work today I was watching a video and they were talking about how the game will have FPS drops and stuff whenever it loads in shaders for the first time.
That
Then
is true.
After that, then it's a lot better.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
So you have to go through that process every time you have to clear your shaders.
Sometimes, like what I'm gonna do there's two ways I know of to fix it. Like sometimes if I load into Arena Commander and then quit out, and then I can load in just fine. If that doesn't work, then I clear my shaders.
Just exiting out of the game and restarting doesn't work.
Nope.
Oh shit, that's what always worked for me whenever I get the infinite loading screen. But I guess I'm sure there's different kinds.
Yeah, I'm sure it's related somehow to objects, because clearing that's the only reason why clearing my shaders would help. I imagine.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
And I mean, you know it. And like, what's weird is like that's what's causing it because clearing the shaders fixes it.
Yeah, apparently.
It's so weird.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit your Bye.
Whenever we get ballsy, I'll go get a mantis and we can take on some player bounties.
Yeah, we could sit outside. You could hide the mantis behind a asteroid near Grimheck.
Yeah, I would literally just sit there and like power off and like, well, I mean, we would have to have the specific like bounty too. So we'd
Yeah,
have
but I mean, whatever the bounty is, they're eventually going to end up at Grimheck.
most likely, yeah.
What's Korea. Did you know you don't have to go to Korea though? You can go to
ASOP
any
vehicle retrieval
um,
system.
data center bunker.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I heard. Well, I heard that one dude was telling us the other night that showed us
Your
that
vehicle has been
derelict
delivered to the
crash.
location.
He said it was like there was certain ones, but you say it's any data center.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder why everyone just goes to Korea then, especially when you know you're gonna get ambushed like 50% of the time.
It's the easiest, that's why, because you don't have to go down to planet's surface. There's no armistice zone. There's no PCs that shoot. Well, there's NPCs, but they're nine tails, so you can go ahead and. Yeah, to clear your crime stat.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, because they're nine tails, you don't get a higher crime stat. But wait, you said that it's an armistice zone, so like the other ones are armistice zones, so you can't even fight back. You have to sneak.
I don't know if they're armistice zone.
They're probably just restricted.
Yeah, restricted. Yeah, I mean, there's turrets and stuff, and there's security on there, so.
Yeah. Huh. That's cool. That's good to know. I will not go back to Korea there unless I'm farming loot. Man, I was farming that derelict, and dude was right. It looks so cool at night when all those fires are lit up, and like I went there and it was night, and with the storm, man, it was so hard to see. Like I could barely see in front of me, and like, you know, he suggested, you know, a sniper rifle and a railgun, and the railgun for the cuddy when it lands. But like the storm was so bad, and I was wiping my visor so much that like I couldn't even see the cuddy land.
Really?
And like they came out, and I was sniping them, and everything was fine. And then like they flanked me, and I had to jump off of one of the towers, and I landed
Okay.
right on a
These
fire. Yeah, well they didn't. I mean, they flanked me as well as they flank. You know, I mean,
Right.
they just kind of like disappeared and then loaded into an angle where they could actually hit me. And I had to jump off the tower, and I landed right in a freaking bonfire and died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you able to go run back and grab your corpse and stuff?
I didn't even try. I was like, because I actually drove there. Like,
Oh, you did?
yeah, he said it was like really hard, and so I just wanted to try, just to kind of test myself. I drove there on the freaking on the hover motorcycle.
The
It
Dragonfly?
was actually really fun. No, the
Nox?
yeah,
That's cool.
it was so fun. Like that thing, I ran into trees so many times at full speed, and it just would not blow up. It would just launch me into the air and like do like a fucking 360 or 720 in the air.
That's fun. So me and a couple buddies, we were riding on a dragonfly through space. That was pretty cool. 'Cause we were doing
Yeah.
that one Comma Ray mission where you have to like go in through the service duct and hack it to shut it off. And apparently you can ride a dragonfly straight in.
Oh, that's cool.
And I guess the wait, were there turrets? I don't think there were turrets, but
Wait, the Comma Ray, that's where a player has actually shut it down, right?
yeah.
That's got to be so annoying. It's like you go there and you shut it down so that you can do illegal stuff in the system, and then another player comes back and just
Turns it back on. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Hey, that's the world though, right?
Yeah.
It's funny though. That is cool though. You can ride a dragonfly, and like I love riding those things through space. Like it's so much fun. There's so much fun to ride, period. I love how they bank and stuff, like when you're going full yeah, They're really fun. I don't know about the Dragonfly, but the Nox, when you're going full speed and you just like cut it to the right, like you literally just like go like 180 degrees onto your side and like drift. It's so fun.
Come on, let me load in. Game's not cooperating today. I had 230Ks in 5 minutes earlier.
Ooh. That's rough. I spent like an hour making a whole bunch of SCU boxes. Like I had a whole bunch, and I had them spread out on ground vehicles, and like I had them in my Cuddy. I made more of the M2. I had them probably over 5 or 6 different vehicles, and right when I had all of it loaded up in the M2, and I was taking it back to store it, and a 30K hit.
No. I mean, if that happens, doesn't it just store your vehicle at the nearest station?
It does usually if you're near the station, but when I was in Quantum, and I guess where I was, like it just said that it was location unknown, and it was at Stanton.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
You know, I realize it's actually a lot easier to. So next time we should just find like a spot on a planet and do it.
Yeah, since you can actually call in the Pisces at the facilities.
Oh yeah, at the landing pads, yeah.
Yeah, now I have a Pisces too, and I also bought a Carrack, which everybody says comes with a Pisces. So, but I don't remember Spartans coming with a.
It only. Yeah, I don't know how he got his Carrack, but if you pledge a Carrack, it should come with the Pisces. But if you just buy it in game, I don't think it does.
That's weird, because like on the Urquell website, like when you click on the Carrack, the whole like selling point is that everyone comes with a Pisces, but the only way to get the medical Pisces is you have to pledge for it. But I think that's a whole separate pledge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So like you can CCU that Pisces to another to the medical one if you want.
Okay,
or
but
any other ship really.
If you buy the Carrack and it has that may have been what he did. He probably bought the Carrack and then CCU'd the Pisces, because I know he's done that a few times. But like if you buy the Carrack and it comes with the Pisces, when you go to a station or a mining facility, can you call in just the Pisces if it's stored on the Carrack?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. No. I think it'll tell you to claim it. Yeah. So you would have to call the Carrack in order to get the Pisces out. But if you store somebody else's Pisces in your Carrack when you call it, then it'll be red. Because I think that happened to see when I left my Pisces on his Carrack.
Well, that's not cool.
Yeah, it was a rental, but I think it happens like as long as it doesn't belong to the owner.
I'm still tripping how you were in my party and you got incapacitated using the docking elevator on my ship, and the guards in the hangar started firing on me.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, you're responsible for your ship, buddy, and it attacked me.
I know, it's like you gotta hold each person's hand as they get off the ship, like.
Alright, this ain't working. I have to clear my fucking shaders. Damn it. Alright. Give me a sec. I already have the I already have the freaking folder open on my desktop.
You just keep it open just so you You got it
Yeah, because this
ready.
happened yesterday too.
Another thing that I was that they said in that video was like one of the biggest differences to how fast this game loads and saves data. And I mean, this is everything nowadays, but like put it on a SSD, especially a newer one over a hard drive, like makes all the difference in the
Huge
world.
difference. Like I have a 980 Samsung 980 Pro. It should not be a problem.
Yeah, I can't remember what I have the game specifically on, because I have like 3 hard drives and 2 or 3 SSDs. And I can't remember what I installed it on, but I need to look and see if I can switch it over if it's not on one of the SSDs.
Really? Hmm.
Makes sense, because they could, because I noticed they've dropped a lot of little like micro patches and stuff that have been updating.
Oh,
Like,
they have?
well, they don't really. I mean, I assume they.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like when they did the IAU and all that. Like, who knows? Like all the little changes they snuck in with that they just don't mention. You know, you just never know.
Maybe I should verify.
The what was it?
The window, like the apparently there's like a pattern on the window now. In Microtech, sorry.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's presents like all over the place in Microtech apparently.
Yeah, I got one. I didn't know what it was for, and it said in the little like definition, it said that they're empty, and yeah.
I
That would
think
be.
they'll probably drop the 318 PTU before the end of the month, and then I think it's gonna stay in testing for at least a few weeks, because it would be really dumb of them to just push the patch to live right before everybody goes on holiday. Um, I mean, I'm just thinking human nature. There's no way those devs want to be rushing back to the office trying to fix problems on their holiday, you know?
Well, they could probably fix a lot of it from home. I bet most of them can, at least.
Yeah, but I don't want to work on my Christmas break. Do you?
No,
Yeah.
and they probably won't. Plus, with the whole 12 days of Christmas, every day you log in, you're supposed to get, special in-game stuff, and it's
Right.
like, so we're gonna log in for these 12 days, get all these little cool little collectibles, and then they're gonna wipe it. Like, that would, yeah. Unless they go ahead and just drop the whole thing live when they drop the 12 days, because they have like a large group of private testers that test it before it even goes to the public testing. But I feel like they would definitely want it on the public testing first before launching it live. That just makes the most sense in any scenario. But then again, they do things different.
All right.
Yeah, that too, or like the gifts that you get during Lumina, you'll also be able to claim after the patch drops too. Yeah, that's Yeah, but like how? But then, so you go to the website and you claim it, and then you just log in and you just have it. Like, how does that work? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that's another big indicator. Those little presents that you can sell for a lot of money, so that way they're just like flushing all this money out into the world, you know, to like let people test as much stuff before, you know, before the patch drops too. I mean, I don't know how much the presents sell for, if it's a lot or anything, but it makes sense to do something like that. That video I was watching, they said in the 10 years that this game's been running, apparently tax reports has shown that they have earned over $500 million
Yep.
for this game.
And then plus another 100 million this year.
Like, that's just so insane. Like, no game company besides like since like World of Warcraft has made money like that.
I think Riot Games makes a ton of money.
I mean, I'm sure there's a few of like the really big like esports games like League of Legends, like you're saying,
Fortnite.
Fortnite, you know, some Call of Duty, of course.
TF2.
You know, I'm sure there's a couple of the big ones, but I mean, a game like this that's that's been super buggy for 10 years and still made 500 million, like, and like the thing is, the people, like, it just blew my mind. Like, the whole reason I watched the video was because there were so many people, and like, you know, they were measuring dick size pretty much in chat, and they were talking about their concierge service and how big theirs was, and like there were so many people that were like had $25,000 to like $40,000 worth of ships.
Oh my god.
Like, there's literally one level of concierge service that you don't even get until you get to $25,000.
That's insane. VIP lounge.
Yeah, it's like a whole nother area. I saw it. And then there's another one though that they're gonna release too.
Yeah, Area 18. At the spaceport, right?
I wonder what it has in it. Like little special shops and stuff, like where you can buy like, I don't know, different just unique stuff or something, like. Okay, you followed somebody in. Nice.
And then they're like, "Excuse me, sir, you need a. Are you wearing a tie?"
Like that, yeah, and that dude that was with us, like, I'm pretty sure he had a pretty large concierge package. That outfit that he wore, and he was like, "This is my Crusader salesman outfit." I'm pretty sure that was one of
Oh,
them.
was that operator?
Yeah, operator. Because he has a lot of big ships that he has.
That guy
physically-
knows everything about this game.
Yeah, he's a really chill dude.
He is chill.
I liked playing with him. He did do a lot of really fine detail mansplaining, which is okay, you know, in small doses. But I'd definitely play with him again for sure. He did know everything. Let's see. Oh my god, my cats are fighting. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back.
You say his cat is fighting? No, I'm struggling here. I'm wondering if I reboot, if that'll help. I usually load in within 30 seconds. Like, I thought maybe if I join another server and then rejoin, it would like unstick it. That didn't help either.
Okay. Let's
Alright. I'm gonna reboot my system.
Yeah, that's sometimes the best way.
I haven't had it this bad before. Usually I can just kind of unstick it. Alright, I'll be right back, restarting.
Heard. I'm not in your server yet. I'm setting up my blade that I bought. Yeah, I'm excited about it. They're so strong. Let's see. And then also wanted to get the Reliant too in Lorville, the one that you can spin the it's a Reliant. It looks like just like a B-wing from Star Wars, and you can actually spin the wings vertical or horizontal. And it actually like changes the co-pilot orientation to side by side or like above you, below you when you spin. Cause it has all these like special attachment like turrets. I wanted to see what they do. It's not expensive. Let me look. I can look right now. I'm on Urkel. Yeah, because that's what he was saying. Because he was like, it's not that fast, and the weapons aren't great, but they're pretty decent. But I was like, the being able to roll your ship and spin your wings at the same time, like, would make you such a hard target to hit if you knew how to fly it right. So the combat variant is only 870k in Lorville. And like, I have every ship component that I could need like times 10, and I got like 15 mil left over. So like, if you want to buy one, like need anything extra, just let me know. I can send it your way. The Terrab. I've seen it. It's kind of like isn't it like it's like a smaller Valkyrie or like a cutter almost, something like that. What's special about it? Oh, that's cool. So like Pyro's gonna have there's gonna be a lot harsher conditions. Oh, that's cool. which makes sense, 'cause that's where all the bounty or the pirates and stuff are banished to, or go live, like the outer rim type thing. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be really fun because from what I heard, there's only gonna be one jump point, like where you go through a wormhole, and that means that players will be able to set up blockades, and that'll add so much like more, I don't know, just more interaction to the game. I just really hope that the player like settlements that you're going to be able to craft, like I just hope that you're going to be able to attack them. Yeah, and then yeah, and you'll be able to position them in the way you want. Plus, like the way how all the bases have like those, like that turret that you can mount, like, and get in yourself. Like you'll probably be able to position those around, and oh man, that adds so much fun. Like such a great warfare. Like, because when it first comes out, you know it's gonna be just like more testing than anything. But like you could set up a thing where you build one, and then you know you have another group build one pretty close, and then y'all literally just fight, like have a giant warfare with back and forth, dropping bombs, shooting A2s out of the sky with ballistas, tanks rolling across, like drop ships dropping. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. That's what's up. They were selling land. As a land claim. Oh, I never even heard about that.
Man. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but I just cleared my shader cache from Star Citizen. I cleared my driver's shader cache, and I cleared the DirectX shader cache. So I don't know which one of those did it, but
At least you got it. You got it going.
I'm on the same server as Vive.
Oh no, you should join his server, because I joined you guys, so this was the one that was janky.
Okay.
I'm just flying around real quick, kitting out this blade.
Oh, you got a blade? Nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a Tana? The Reliant?
Yeah, I am. I was just telling him about that too. I'm gonna fly down to Lorville and grab that, and then I'm going to start kitting them both out. Hopefully I don't have to go too far to get that done.
And I made the mistake of buying 5 ships all at once, and I spent an entire day just running around buying parts for them.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's hard. Like you try to set it up to where you know it's the most efficient route, and you don't you can get the most things in each spot, but it's still just.
Yep, I did that, and then I left 2 power plants at her H2. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
I thought I had it all planned out.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of, and then that's a whole nother thing is like actually transporting them, and like the whole time like I'm worrying about a 30K or like anything going wrong.
Yeah, I transported because I was like, I can afford to take the risk, but if I couldn't afford to take the risk, then I would just fly the ships to the parts. Yeah, which would take a lot longer, but you know, where you buy them at like the fewest locations possible, and then you fly like your fastest ship between the three, and then just claim your ship at each new location.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the safest way, because then there's no way that anyone can screw you over.
yeah. That's I do the same thing whenever I'm out shot. But now I ended up like not losing it. Like I didn't actually lose any, but I lost track of where they're actually at, and I have like 3 or 4 stations that just have like I don't know, probably anywhere from 20 to 30 million worth of parts. Like, cause I didn't want to have to do it again, so I bought like
You stocked up.
yeah of every part. I ended up getting like anywhere from 6 to 10 of like just so I never had to freaking do that again.
Crazy. Can I get a party invite from someone? Okay, got it.
Oh, like just now, I just flew to the wrong freaking planet.
The chaining HRTs earlier with my Eclipse, and that was like really good money. But then I got the missile bug.
What? Where you have to physically buy the missile and put it in?
I don't know, but I couldn't replenish at any station, so I think I might just have to blow it up and reclaim it.
Yeah, when that happened to me, like I even blowing it, there was literally nothing I could do. I had to actually physically go out and buy the missiles and restock them in
Really?
the ship. Yeah, it was really.
Why'd you have to
annoying.
buy them? Couldn't you just unequip? Oh yeah, because only 2 are equipped on, or only you might have had 0 equipped on there, right? Just had to like rebuy.
Well, it was
the
just like they
torpedo.
disappeared, like out of my, like they weren't equipped and they
Oh,
weren't.
they weren't in your loadout.
No, yeah, they were just gone.
Shit, I should check my loadout, but I think it's. I don't know. I clicked that repair thing, thinking like, oh, if it doesn't go through, it won't charge me, but it does.
Oh wow, so it
Yeah, so I clicked it like
charges-
5 times and it wasted like, or more than 5 times, probably like 10 times and wasted like 30K.
Oh wow. At least it's not that. At least they're pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, but torpedoes are just not cheap in relatively.
Especially those big bombs on the A2. Those things are really expensive.
Oh yeah.
They're like 20K a piece or something.
Dang.
That's all I think about when I drop one. Is just $20,000, just like falling out of the sky.
They're great for if you want, or they're great for PvP if you're fighting people on the ground.
Yeah, I still haven't tested to see if you can use it in space or not.
So these guys I met that I've been playing some bunker stuff with, they got themselves trapped in a bunker with a crime stack because they accidentally hit a security guard, and then some bounty hunters were coming after them, but they were just shooting at the bunker from the sky. They didn't want to like come down into the bunker, so they were trapped in there. And they're like, "Hey, we need you to pull us out." So I'm like, "All right, I'll get there in my Cuddy Red, and like I'll extract you." But the bounty hunters brought an A2 and a Scorpius. And the A2 was dropping nukes on the bunker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, but then, like, the second nuke that the A2 dropped, he and the Gladius were or not Gladius, Scorpius, were both flying too low, and they blew themselves up. And then the crates from the A2 dropped down and fell on the front door of the bunker.
Oh my god.
So they just looted that guy's shit. Took off, and we loaded up into my my ship, and we took off. It's funny.
Wow, that's great. That is funny. I wonder if it was a glitch when they dropped it, or if they flew into the blast range. Because like when you go to drop the bomb, it'll tell you, it'll be like, it won't let you drop it. It'll say within blast range. But I mean, you know, in the atmosphere, it's probably really easy to drop 1,000, 2,000 feet to get within it.
Yeah, they either like flew in too low, or they might have ignored the warning or something, or maybe lag. I don't know.
Or it could have like targeted a lower area and then like clipped a hill, or even the top of the bunker, or anything like.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But so that's interesting though. So the explosion radius though, and I didn't think it did, but so it doesn't go into the bunker and hit them.
No, I don't think so.
I was wondering about that. Because that explosion is just so freaking huge.
Alright, so I'm just in my ship.
It might take me just a little bit to get cat, get back. Shh, shh. God, these things are wild today. Driving me freaking insane. Get off my desk. Shoot. Just gotta go to Lorville to get the.
See, do you want to switch locations so we have more space bounties rather than these planetary ones? I think. Where are you? Vive, where are you?
I am flying all over the place right now, just grabbing parts and stuff. So I don't know where I'll end up.
Let's check out Hurston.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah.
If I'm doing space bounties, Crusader is one of my
right?
favorite. Yeah, because you
We could
literally.
Yeah, we could go to Crusader. We just can't home at Port Olisar, so maybe Grimhex.
Wow, why
Yeah.
can't you go to Olisar? Wait, what? Oh, you said you can't make Olisar your home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually don't like Grimhex though, just because there's so many hostile players when you're leaving. So I usually just do Crew L4 outside.
But then we won't be able to pick up missions there.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's just for if you die and then you just fly.
That's true, that's
fly
true.
back in.
Yeah,
only
we could refuel at Alizar, and then just we could refuel and restock at repair at Alizar, and then just set spawn. I'm in an arrow. Oh well, okay. Just meet at Hurston first. We'll just figure it out from there. Yeah, exactly. There's crappy quantum drive in this thing. You can't make it. Wait, what are you flying? Oh, Did you get the fastest climb drive? Because that's what everybody does, and then
Yeah, same. I mean, I get the fastest in all mine, but then I get the fastest, but then I don't jump with those ships. Cause most of the smaller ships that don't have the fuel tanks, they usually have a pretty fast call-in time. So I'll just call them in.
that's true. And also, they don't have inventory anyway, so it's not like you'll lose anything. Just get a free restock of all your missiles and decoys.
Oh my gosh! For some reason, my freaking hotkeys keep deciding they want to change and like reset like my roll and stuff. It just keeps freaking resetting. It's so weird because it says the same thing, but it's just not what is going on here. Shields overheating. That's cool.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
That's why.
Collision alert. Starboard.
What's that?
Engines are off.
Oh, okay.
Engines off. Engines are off. System off.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye. the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Let's see what all contracts I got here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Maybe I need to go into Everest because nothing's popping up. What happened? Not turning on? Try power cycling the power plant. Alright, I'm getting a lot of beacons here though.
Did you try to manually do the with the button or a hotkey? I hate when that happens so much.
Interesting. Oh, cool. I got a group MRT. I got... Let's see. Service beacons. I'll take a low threat one.
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
Systems are online.
Forgot to set my spawn. Oh well.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following locations.
Alright, let's see. By the Reliance. I was just here earlier. How did I forget to buy this thing?
God, the arrow is so maneuverable.
On that little center console I have that has the six different throttles on it, I actually pulled most of them off except for 3, and now I use one of them to raise and lower my thruster, and that has made controllability so much better. Yeah, because like when I used to just keep my thrusters all the way, like the arrow all the way at the top, and then like if you just tap the throttle and your ship would just like
Proximity.
jump forward,
Proximity alert.
and then that match speed button is a godsend to match target speed.
I think I'm going to get pedals for throttle.
I definitely want some pedals too. I don't know what I'm gonna use.
I don't know if I
for.
should get racing pedals or rudder pedals.
I don't know. I feel more, my opinion, I feel more comfortable twisting the stick to spin, but I would use them for something different. I'd probably.
No, I'm talking about using them for throttle.
Yeah. That's what I would probably do. That use them for throttle, and then go with dual sticks, like one stick for thrusters.
Yep. Left stick for thrusters, right stick for roll, yaw, and pitch, and then or maybe left stick for roll as well on the twist axis. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe that could work. Yeah. So you're using the x-axis on the left stick for roll? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
cause
don't know. I'm just gonna have to play with it and see what works. Yeah, but I just know it's gonna be a tedious process.
yeah, but once you find that comfortable setting, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
So I learned a trick from a video. If you need to slow down in a hurry, if you pitch up and use your bottom thrusters, they're a lot more powerful than all your other thrusters. So you can slow down a lot faster.
I feel like I never actually like knew that, but I feel like I started doing that just out of reflex, like, and even hitting VTOL when you do it too.
Oh shit, never thought to do that. It's a good idea. You know, as much as I like flying the big ships around, The little ships just get in and out of places so quickly.
Yup.
And like
Right.
atmosphere, if you have like a little ship that flies well in atmosphere, oh my god, it saves so much time.
That's why my Titan is like my most used ship.
It's a great ship. It's just like so useful. If I hadn't gotten all this free UEC, that would have been one of my. That would have been like my next upgrade.
Yeah, I love it for sure. And then I mean, literally anything you need to do, if it's just like a single snatch and grab, like cargo mission, or just flying down to the surface, and it can even hold its own in combat all the way in PvE all the way up to pretty much anything that's hammerhead lower than a hammerhead.
Yeah, any single seater or non multi crew ship it can handle.
Yeah, I mean, it can even take out Cuddy Blacks and stuff pretty easily too, as long as you strafe right.
Right. I feel like Cuddy Blacks are like pretty terrible in combat.
Yeah, I feel like the freaking the NPCs though, like they sometimes, especially if they have two of them and they get up on you and you're in a smaller ship, like you definitely can't, like you can't just strafe around one of them, like, because the other one will converge all of its guns on you and it'll mess you up pretty quick.
That's true.
But other than that, yeah, they're
I didn't realize how spoiled I was in the Sentinel. Like I can do pretty much any bounty in that with at least survive. You know, if I can't kill all the targets, then at least I'll survive the engagement.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel in the Redeemer. But I also take out the Warden a lot too, both of them. And then you try to go out in these smaller fast ships, and it's just like, as soon as you start taking damage, it's like shields critical, shields down. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a different play style for sure.
Okay. I gotta use my knickknacks and see where everything's at.
You still having ship problems? See? All right. Are you serious? Why did my just crash? It happens sometimes when I'm loading new shaders and then I move too fast, I guess. Well, at least I was on at stations, which means I should wake up in bed.
Quantum travel complete.
You know, what kind of sucks is like the way the higher level bounties are set up. It's just the most efficient to take out the target and leave, right? And so like there's not, and also there's just way too much firepower there to be sticking around. There's like multiple Valkyries and Wardens and Hurricanes, lots of Hurricanes. And so like you dogfight less and less as the bounties get harder, and by the time you're at ERTs, it's like a Hammerhead and like a Connie, and you know, so there's not much dogfighting involved in there. It's just kind of a matter of like, did you bring the right ship and do you have the firepower?
Yeah, that's why, like, when I started off like, you know, doing exactly what you said, and I was flying the Arrow and the Gladius for about a month, and then I started trying to put crews together just for the fun of flying in and destroying everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be fun. It could still okay. So like VHRTs could be fun
Quantum travel.
if you had like yeah 2 or 3 fighters, you know, your buddies, like just to keep all the NPCs busy, because otherwise they'll just focus fire on one like tiny ship and it's not going to end well unless you're just like the best pilot in the world.
Yeah. You gotta get them off that target.
But yeah, the van. Sorry, go ahead. Were you like rubber band back to your bed? Oh, sounds like lag maybe. Sounds like a mini rubber band.
Thank you. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
See, yesterday I had a pretty glitch-free day, and then today is just the game is just working against me.
I feel like it should start to get better though, like as it gets later,
Hope so.
because it normally as it gets later, tonight's Thursday, like there'll be less and less people on, and
Yeah, the problem is I start to get worse. So I started grinding some rep with Crusader and like Arc Core and Hurston. There were a lot of interesting missions around here. Yeah, and especially as your rep gets higher, like much more interesting missions start popping up. Like half of them are illegal, but then there's ways around it, I guess. You like disable comm arrays and stuff.
Pleasant stay.
But I haven't done the actual missions yet, or a lot of the actual missions yet. They're just starting to pop up in my contract manager.
I get scared to take those a lot of times just because like I have issues, like a few of them that I've tried taking, they just don't work. Like I don't know, that like the one where I had to find a captain on a reclaimer, like I just could not find them. And then I
You
know
couldn't find the captain, or you couldn't find the reclaimer.
I couldn't find the captain. But I feel like if I would have looked longer, I probably would have found him just like we did in that cave. But I've heard that some missions were bugged, but then some of the missions that people said were bugged, like I was able to complete with no problem. So, you know, it's just, I don't know. I do want to try a lot of those different ones though.
Right.
Definitely sound interesting.
Yeah, fuck. Not Red October. October Rising, I think, is the name of that mission. That was one of the ones that caught my eye.
Insurance claim has been sent.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Yeah, but I mean, even the Black Kite, like the on foot missions in this game are like a little bit too ridiculously easy, I think.
Your insurance claim has
Yeah,
been sent.
unless you do them with like 20 people on the server.
Yeah, then I heard the AI goes into turbo mode.
Yeah, it's literally like going from like easy difficulty to like
Your
master,
insurance claim has been sent.
which makes it super fun though, I think. But you definitely, I feel like I hate going solo though, because then if you do get shot and knocked down, like
Your
you gotta come
insurance
back,
claim
and then
has been
90%
sent.
of the time your body's gone. At least it is for me. But
Same.
I don't know, maybe when the server's like that though, the body won't despawn every time.
Yeah, I don't know. But it would be cool if Yeah, it'd be cool if it was like the AI was working properly. Maybe not as hard as some people describe it when they're in turbo mode, but just more people to shoot, more things to shoot. You know,
Welcome.
because
Yeah.
I feel like I can clear a bunker in like less than 5 minutes. What's that? Oh yeah. We could make a gun range. I mean, we could just line up a bunch of cans.
I have.
Yeah, I heard about the
yes.
boxing ring.
I've wanted to do that, like actually set up like a tournament on like a luxury yacht and have a boxing ring, because that the way that you get knocked out from punches, like you could actually have a boxing match and it'd be super fun. Although you wouldn't, I guess you would. I don't think you'd be able to do it by, like you wouldn't be able to like tap them out or anything by the time they're down, because you get up the same amount of time, I'm pretty sure. But first one to actually get fully incapacitated,
Your
like
insurance claim has been sent.
loses or
Thank you.
something, that would be really cool.
Yeah, or I mean, I guess the way
Your
the
vehicle
the
has been moved to our
uh,
storage facility.
I don't know what you would call it, the the mechanics of how it works is pretty close to real life. So you could just have regular boxing rules.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, cause when you get knocked down, like if you had a referee and they were like counting, you know, like to 10, and but everyone gets up in the same amount of time, then it would be kind of like irrelevant for that.
Yeah,
you know
so
what-
you'd have to basically incapacitate them.
Yeah, but then other than that, you know.
That vehicle is currently in vehicle has been moved to our storage
Wait, can you block in Melee?
Yeah, if you hold left and right click at the same time,
Oh, cool.
yeah, you can block and dodge.
No shit, that's tight.
And plus
Come
the
on.
whole vibe of the yacht, like, would be really cool too.
It would.
You could have it out, like, you could have all the spectators, like, in the bar area. You could actually do it on, like, you do it in an atmosphere on the actual top of the ship, like, the top of the hangar that comes up, so people could, like, look out the window while they're chilling in the bar, like, placing bets, like, have a bookie.
Mm-hmm. House takes a cut.
Of course. And I think it'd be really fun to set up stuff like that, or set up like races, because I know the races are coming, but you could easily do like find just two settlements that are kind of close to each other, but would still be pretty far away, and first person to make it there wins. That way there's no like straight up track, it's just whoever gets there first. And then do it on like a planet that has trees to make it a little bit more difficult, or something like that. Or you could have them, the first person there and back, and then but they have
To
to
the
like
Microtech River, a lot of people will use the Microtech River as a track.
yeah, that's a cool one too.
I think they're adding more rivers in 3.18, actually.
Yeah, they're supposed to add all kinds of stuff.
It will be interesting. I will be poor.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was kind of like, I was telling Vive the other day, I was a little disappointed when Spartan just kind of like gave me all that money on like, what was that, like my first week of playing the game, because I was really just still learning and, you know, kind of enjoying the process.
You
Not
know,
that I don't enjoy it now, but it's just like, that's part of it for me, is just feeling like, oh, I went from 0 to here, you know?
I felt the same way, like, but then when I found out about the wipe, I was like, cool, I can test out all the different money making methods now, and then when the wipe happens, then we can Yep.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna or I'm gonna hit the ground running. You guys are more experienced than I am, but
I feel like we should all go in together and get a big mining setup going. Like
do that.
have like one one, 2 or 3 people, or depending on how many people we have out, like mining, and then have another group of people like grabbing whatever they're mining and shuffling it back and refining and selling it, and then coming back and picking up another load.
That's true.
That too.
That will be good. I mean, I just feel like if everyone just does the low level missions like right off the bat, and then just grinds towards like that first 200K, maybe upgrades to like the next tier up, like a Titan or something like that. Then you can start doing some real bounties, and the money's going to come pretty fast. And once you got like a couple mil between some friends, you can start doing cargo runs. And then the cargo runs are going to increase your money by like 30% every single run, which is nuts.
Yeah,
It's going to compound so fast. You're going to have like tens of millions in no time.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to have a lot of money before you do that, because to make 1 million, you have to have 8 million worth of cargo on your ship, and the 30K hits, you lose it all. So then it's like 1 step forward, 10 steps back kind of thing. Or if a pirate hits you,
but persistence. So you're not going to lose all your shit in a 30K anymore, but pirates are going to come after you hardcore, which is why you do it with a team of friends. I mean, even if you had like, let's say, what's the cheapest cargo ship? Like one of the Hull models, or like a Caterpillar. Well, how much is a Caterpillar anyways?
They're not expensive, but
So like you just get like something with huge cargo capacity, and then you got like 3 or 4 Titans escorting it. It'll be all right.
I don't know about
game.
Titans. I mean, maybe
Gladiuses.
Or I don't know. I know I'm probably gonna end up buying like a nicer ship, like a Scorpius or like a Redeemer, right off the bat. Have a good gunship to escort. But on top of that, like what Sue was talking about, the whole salvage loop, like that's where the money's gonna be at, because people that have the Pioneer to actually craft the settlements, like they're gonna be paying a lot for like the resources to craft with. So then
settlements aren't coming for a few patches, right?
From what I understood, the settlements were coming with the next patch. That's the whole point of the. Yeah, because you're gonna salvage the stuff with the Vulture and then build it with the use the salvage to refine it down into resources and build it with the Pioneer. I thought, I could be wrong.
I don't think so. I like right now what they're implementing is called Salvage Tier 0, which is like just the most basic like hull scraping and repair, and we don't even know if it's going to be ship based yet, or if it's just going to be initially with the hand tools. But we'll see.
I would be really disappointed if they don't do it ship based, especially with the like how he said he bought the Vulture and the Reclaimer that has the whole onboard refiner, or the Reclaimer that has the onboard refinery and everything. Like that would be really disappointing.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like hope for the best, but expect the worst, with everything. So we'll see.
Yeah, so I like the committed list of changes is still looking pretty good. So committed means that like, for sure, or like 100%, they're planning to put the stuff in the patch. But of course, things can go wrong, etc. But we can be pretty sure that we're gonna get that list. Let me see if I can find.
I'm pretty bummed though about the player housing though. I thought that was coming with this one, like the settlements.
No, that would be a big deal. Like
I mean,
everyone would be talking about it.
yeah, I mean, I thought they were like, cause that was like he said he bought a land claim, and I don't know. But I guess I haven't read anything official, so all I know is
To the
hearsay.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Welcome to the ASOP
Oh wow,
vehicle selected. Stand by.
that's crazy. I guess they just have to figure out how to do it, like, cause on Star Wars Galaxies, like you could have the player cities, but the way they did it was literally they limited. There could only be like, I think it was like 10 or 15 player cities per planet, and the only way, if you wanted to come in and make a new player city, you had to build a guild big enough to be able to take down a player city and destroy it, and then you could throw one down, which is what I kind of assumed they were gonna do, is something similar to that, kind of like Ark style, almost, as far as base rating and stuff like that. But I imagine they would make it like 20 times harder. Like you would just need like tons of bombs and like constant like siege warfare to make it, not where you just log off and log back on and everything's gone like Ark. That was the worst. But that's okay though. I mean, I'm still excited for the persistence and stuff, and the being able to destroy a ship and cut it into pieces and pull it in and salvage.
Board it.
I mean, you can do that now though. Like, you can disable NPC ships and board them now and stuff. Like,
Yeah, but there's no reason to. Like when the cargo refactor goes through, then you actually have a reason to board ships, right? And you can, and also soft death, right? Like you can, even without distortion weapons, if you destroy a ship's systems, you can disable it.
but I mean, you can do. What do you mean? No reason. Like, well, what's gonna change? They give you a reason to do it that you don't have now.
Well, okay, let's say you board a ship. What are you going to take?
I mean, kill the pilot, take their gear, because you don't get that normally, or just take the ship itself. As far as what you do with that, like, yeah, I mean, you can't melt the ship down.
Yeah, but now, like when you can soft kill C2 or something, right? Now it's a derelict floating in space with all the cargo boxes on it, which means if you pull up another ship, you can load those cargo boxes onto it, and then you can salvage the hull of the C2. That would be pretty cool, I think.
And plus, take out all the components where it has all those like compartments that open up for like quantum drive, shield generator, all that stuff.
I don't think physicalized components are coming yet.
Oh my god.
I know. They
Breaking
need to
my heart.
hurry up on that stuff.
Especially with the freaking patch coming every 6 months. I mean, damn, it's like, I understand they're building all this from ground up, but like, $500 million, like, fuck, like, hire a bunch more programmers, like, get this shit
They've been
going.
hiring like crazy this year, but the problem is most of them are working on Squadron 42.
And yeah, and that pisses me off so bad. It's like, nobody even wants that. Like, every single person I've talked to said, yeah, they'll play it. And so then, I mean, just them saying that though is like, oh, well, that's a whole nother source of income. But like, it's like, yeah, everyone will play it, but like, no one really wants that. We want our fucking universe. Like,
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
like I said, I think Chris Roberts, his real dream in life is to be a movie director.
Yeah. I could definitely see that. I watched a live broadcast from him today, and I definitely got vibes like that.
So committed is the Daymar crash site, New Rivers in
Thank you.
Stanton,
And please
sand caves, which look pretty cool and much less claustrophobic than the caves we were in. Yeah, Gray Cat PTV racetrack. Oh, that's cool. Race golf carts. Cargo system refactor. Sandbox prison activities. So more missions to get out of jail. Security post Korea is now going to be reactivated, which means there's actually going to be Crusader security on board, and there's going to be a bunch of drugs there that are stashed, which are worth lots. So there's going to be missions for lawful players to protect the drugs, and there's going to be missions for unlawful players to like break in and steal the drugs. So it'll kind of be like a perpetual jump town, I guess. And then new missions in Orison that are sort of like the Siege of Orison type missions.
Quantum travel.
Time trial race missions. So these are all confirmed for 3.18. This is a huge patch. Okay, so time trial race missions. So now you'll be able to just accept missions that'll pay you credits for racing. And it's a time trial, so it's just going to be against yourself, I guess. Okay, salvage, hull stripping, and repair of ships is coming. That's what they've committed for salvage. The Drake Vulture also committed. You got a Vulture, right?
Yes.
Sweet. So you get a nice gift for 3.18. Let's see. So you'll be able to hull strip and repair. That's my guess. Yes, because the Gray Cat multi-tool salvage attachment is also committed.
A salvage attachment? What? I thought that's what the blowtorch was.
No, I think that's for breaching.
Okay. I wonder if it works now for like cutting into doors, or if you just shoot it with a railgun.
Okay, so the two big ones, persistent energy streaming committed, and the Gen 12 scene renderer committed.
The what?
The Gen 12 scene renderer. It's a new graphics engine.
I haven't heard.
Yes, supposedly it will.
I haven't heard of that, but that's cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's so right now Star Citizen CPU bottlenecked on almost everyone's computer. Everyone with like a half modern graphics card, right? So which is part of the reason why it runs so slow. So the Gen 12 renderer is going to move most of that load onto the GPU like every other game.
Okay. Well, that's good. And was that it on the list?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, that's a decent amount for 6 months. Like, I wish the players was more like you take the quest and you go there and you queue up and kind of wait for other players to arrive and do a player thing. But you know,
I'm just more excited that those big milestones for the Cortec are coming in. Because without that, we don't have a real game. Like, a real game is where I decide to travel to Microtech, I log off at Microtech, and I log back in, and I'm still at Microtech. Yeah. Like, that doesn't happen right now. Or, like, rather, I log off halfway to Microtech, and I log back in, I'm in exactly the same spot, you know?
Yeah, that way you can actually have, like, you can make your bigger ships your actual home away from home,
Exactly.
Yeah, that is a big that'll change everything because then you can start having whole organizations like living on ships and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you say, like say you're halfway to Microtech and spawn points on like an 890 jump where your organization is, and then you log on and they're halfway across the solar system. You'll still log on to their ship. Like,
Yep. Or you spawn back at your home spawn because the game can't figure out where you're supposed to be.
well, then that would kind of defeat that whole purpose, which would.
No, I'm saying that's what happens now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think if you have your home set to a 890, it actually works now. But now you
I
got to
think
do it and
if
everything.
it's not moving and if it's not close to a station, because like I tried it on a Carrack the other day, bed logged on the Carrack, came back, the Carrack was still in play, but I didn't log back on the Carrack. I logged back in at the station that I was homed in.
Weird. That's really weird because I feel like I've done that before and it worked, but
It
I guess
works, but it just doesn't work consistently.
yeah.
That's the problem. Where are you guys at?
I am still equipping my ship here. I'm almost finished though.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired myself. I'm just gonna do a few bounties and then dip.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
All right. Catch you later.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow too, so that works too. So.
Cool.
Let's see.